right.
got Wollie Mopped. Yep.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
This is Spartan 117, Master Chief.
And Cortana.
And you're checking out Wollie Mopped Gaming. Chief out.
So Beyonce is she's feeling things right now, I'm guessing.
Or maybe she's done feeling them. She felt things. She definitely
no,
felt
she's
something.
still feeling stuff. She's just angry.
I wonder if
now
Jay-Z's
with it.
feeling anything. As in,
well,
alive to have feelings.
Well, my question is, can you feel cement shoes?
So the hot sauce in her swag bag was an actual baseball bat.
Yeah. Now, when she's walking down the street and she smashes like the car with the, and then she hits the like fire hydrant. Like,
Yeah.
how much money did that cost to put that into video number one? If some girl like hits my window with a car, like
Safe life repair.
Safe life replace.
but you just know like the great company was like, oh, we could play for all this. Oh no, my husband's got it. Don't you? He's like, hey, B, I got it.
Just don't get Solange on me. I'm scared.
Hey, B, Solange, I got a fly on me.
Don't hit me.
It's back.
It's good. Thank you. I love you, man. I love you too, girl. You always looking out for. It's back on me.
Can you get it? Yeah. So it's a lot of weird stuff in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Black Lives Matter stuff. A lot of slavery stuff. A lot of, and then there's like the Jay-Z. You gonna lose your wife?
How can you do that when you're part French though?
Well, she's Creole, so
yeah, part French. You're Creole. I want to hear that shit.
You're black, but nobody.
I'm black. No, you're part black and you're part French. What about the French part? It's just like
nobody really. Yes, somehow we don't respect the people that raped and pillaged over ours.
But they're your family, though.
Not really.
That's racist.
You got. Okay, I have a question. You have insert your last name here.
Yes.
Family members that are white, correct?
Not that I know of. I mean, well, I guess in the before.
Oh God, yes. Continue.
I mean, if I guess if we were to go back to
no, I'm talking about ones that you've interacted with, not like generations.
No, that are my family members. I have a white uncle that was married into the family, but I don't have any white family members.
No
like
white
that.
family members.
No.
Interesting.
Nobody that's my actual family. Everybody's black, but nobody that's actually not married into the family. No.
Okay. Not even. Did you have any family members that were?
No.
None that were like whitey old white or not? And let me.
No, I'm like their dad's white and they had a kid and whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Skip.
Okay.
Black.
I was going a direction with
black.
So, I hit the skip button.
Yeah, we're gonna have to skip that because I was going a direction with that and I can't go in that direction. Anywho,
a lot of Negroes in New Orleans. don't know if most of them are drowning, but I mean,
does Beyonce comes from Texas, right?
Yeah, but her people's from New Orleans.
Yeah, yes.
Her mother's from New Orleans, her dad's from Texas. So she's Creole. Her mom's super Creole.
Skip.
We might be some kind of relation.
Could she be family?
Could be.
That's weird.
I didn't like the video.
Well, I mean, it's her. The thing about the video is it's her whole album.
That's the entire album.
You say there's going to be a video for every song in the album, right?
But no, that was it.
That was all the videos in one?
Yeah, so it's like 21 minutes to an hour of videos, right?
Because you only showed me the highlights.
Yeah, but that was a highlights video. But basically it's however many songs, like 16 songs, and each song and interlude
16
has a video
videos mashed together.
Yeah, and it's all one thing, kind of like how Michael used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
But she released
Smooth Criminal, man.
She released all the videos and she's releasing the album later. And she released it on HBO, so it's one big movie. I should do the same thing a while ago.
Has she come out and said anything about it?
A rep today came out and said that she's never said that Jay-Z cheated on her. That's all speculation. And Jay-Z has nor has ever cheated on her. But hot sauce might be an actual bat that might know what Jay-Z's bones feel like when they're
if this is just all speculation, then
why?
I don't like the fanning the flames of bullshit.
No, there was already speculation.
Yeah, no,
she's only fanning it even more. You know?
Well, that's the thing. But that's all it is speculation. Speculation does not mean it's true.
She's fanning her own speculation.
Well, no. She's not fanning her own speculation. Because, God, I can't tell you the amount of people who are freaking, like, posting shit on social media about, like, if my guy cheated on me, or I think my guy cheating on me, need to listen to Lemonade. But
after... But Lemonade is the album, actually.
Yeah, well, need to watch Lemonade. How about that?
Yeah, but check it out. But check it out, right? But the thing about it is, there was before this even came out, there was speculation that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, which is why Solange went whoops upside his head, and that was the thing. And there was evidence of that, but nobody came out and said anything.
Like I said,
and now she makes this song. Now she makes this song where she explicitly says, "Fuck around and cheat on me again, you gonna lose your wife." That's flaming her own speculation that her husband cheated on her.
But we won't know if it's true unless it's true.
I won't ever know.
Yeah,
we'll just know when Jay-Z mysteriously eats.
For Solange, just one swift haymaker. That's all it takes.
The only way we'll know.
And then fucking do the Hulkamania, you at freaking Beyonce. And then,
the only way we'll know if Jay-Z actually cheated on Beyonce is one day Jay-Z dies, face first in a bowl of gumbo.
Would that be a bad way to go?
No.
I like gumbo. Gumbo's delicious. I mean,
depends on how she makes it.
All
right, and Will was about to say something extremely incriminating.
No. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was actually gonna tell on myself right there. I was gonna tell on myself about some really personal stuff. So because I trust Kyle enough now that I know a little bit more about him.
Yeah, you're
Wollie Mopped Gaming episode number 75 or 6. I don't even fucking know right now. What's going on, guys? We are rolling out of a new laptop because my laptop finally it didn't kick the bucket.
That doesn't look like a new laptop.
I mean,
it looks like the same laptop.
It looks like an old laptop that was
new to
purposed by somebody else.
It's new to.
Shouts out to our anime enthusiasts that helped us out with this one.
True.
Miss
We love you. Peace.
So if the sound sounds kind of funny, you only have to deal with it for about a week or so because I'm about to get the other laptop fixed. But anyways, so we're back and unlike usual, we have a third person here again for a second week in a row.
Kyle.
No, I wasn't here last week.
No. He wasn't. It was the week before last.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Kyle. On behalf of Best Kept Secret / Wollie Mopped Entertainment. I'm gonna call it entertainment now because that sounds better. Can we officially have you on our show more often? Because the brothers, as much as I love the brothers, I've known the brothers longer than Dre's known the brothers.
Okay.
They sometimes
they pop up every once in a while, and that's absolutely fine. But
great shows.
Me and Dre, we can only bring so much flavor to this. It's a flavor that's like night and day.
Yeah.
We need an extra flavor.
Kyle's like we're like night and day, and Kyle's like fall.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like night and day, and it is just like a season. Like what the fuck? We need that.
I was gonna say you keep saying night and day. That's falling along racist lines to me.
Well, he is really light. I would be night and he would be day.
And the fall is cold.
I'd be day.
You don't get a lot of sun in the fall, so
you're fall because you have like the orangish thing about you.
Thanks.
Maybe summer.
Kyle's an uncle,
Summer's bright.
Kyle's an uncle, by the way.
Congratulations on your unclehood.
On your lifelong obligation.
No, 18-year obligation.
He has a picture. I saw a picture of him with his little nephew.
Yes.
A nephew. And
his name's Vance.
Vance. That's actually a pretty dope name.
Whitest name.
Yes.
But then I thought,
Lance Vance.
I thought Vance the Stampede, and I was like,
no, that's Vash. That's Vash the Stampede. No, I was thinking Lance Vance, the black guy from Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah.
Never played it.
You never played.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah,
that's fucking bullshit. Anyways, I saw
a whole other podcast. I also don't like shooters.
And you're not playing fucking Grand Theft Auto. You can go fuck yourself.
That's one reason he doesn't like Watch Dogs. It's okay.
You can go fuck yourself with not playing fucking Grand Theft Auto.
We all know what kind of games I play. Okay, god damn it.
But I was looking at a picture and I was like, That's a pretty picture. Oh, it's cute kid. And look at that very, very interested babysitter right there. Oh, it's coming.
It. I know.
And it wasn't crying either, so it means it likes you.
Is it gonna come and work with you sometimes?
It likes you.
God. I'm
taking it to the mall ASAP.
Yeah, that's great.
I want to take your nephew to the mall.
Yeah, bring your kids to work day. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my kids.
Baby
to the
makeover.
nightclub. No.
Well, hey.
Not unless it's all Marvel DC, bro.
I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna incriminate myself by incriminating you.
Oh, great.
You can get some tail with some baby, man.
You can.
I know.
Some tail. Wow, that sounded really bad when I actually said you can get some tail with some baby.
Man, hey, you can smash some puss
with some baby.
Without being told, you cannot say ever.
Smash a puss with some baby, like. We need to
tips and tricks, man. Tips and tricks.
We're gonna have an HR department one day who's just gonna be like,
so
Andre, can you come into my office, please? We need to talk about.
Speaking of Eminem, I listened to half the album and there's no way I can play this shit.
No, you can't play it. You can't play it.
What's going on? I listened to the new album, man, and I just got.
We just got a call from the record label.
Just call me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't know that Eminem had a new album because I'm not hip with the black culture. Would Eminem be part of black culture?
Like, yes, he doesn't have a new album out, but we're talking about the older ones.
How old are we talking?
2001, 2. Yeah.
Oh dear God, I was in middle school.
Yeah, his interludes used to sound like.
I know what you're talking about.
This is Ron.
I know what you're talking about.
He's like, hey, this is Ron. Your lawyer and everything. The record company just got the new album, and we can't play any of this shit. Call me back as soon as you can. We have a big problem.
What's sad about
this? Do you fucking hate me? Do you fucking hate me? Do you just sit around and think about? He's like, you know what? Fuck you. Beep.
What's sad about this segment? As I just told of how unblack I actually.
Yeah, you just Eminem somewhere like even somewhere like I told you I was a nigga.
Even Kyle's like, yeah, I know exactly what's up. It's like, oh shit, this is gonna come back and bite me in the ass, isn't it?
Nah, that was the first thing he said was, yeah, that's the whitest name for a baby ever. You want to know where my sister got that name from? The show Reba McEntire.
Cheers, mate.
Oldest son's name is Vance.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna incriminate me pretty big on the show, but I've had a few drinks and I'm okay with saying it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of dig Reba McEntire.
I was a fan of the show.
I would
no, I would smash Reba. I would smash.
Thank you. That's what I mean. I would smash Reba. I would. Like 80s Reba is cute.
I would smash today's Reba.
Yeah. 80s Reba was cute, but today's Reba,
yeah,
I would get lost in that pussy. That is something that I have said on the air. That'll be there forever.
But only if
Reba, if you're listening.
Hey Reba, I love country. I'm black, so you know what that means. I have big socks because I got big feet. Come holla at me.
Skip. I would only smash Reba if what's the cooking female? The cooking bitch.
Paula Deen
was watching in the corner.
Wow. No, fuck that. Have both of them. I want her to call me all the racial slurs she can. Dude,
they're not racial slurs. They're just what they called them back in her day.
Yeah, I know, but I want to be like.
I mean, that's what you call them, right? It's not even racial.
I want you to dig for bananas in my porch, monkey, and I'll be like,
hold on.
This podcast is taking
it's taking a very weird.
I will.
We went so far left field that I, as a white guy, have become very uncomfortable.
He's just like, I can't
So
talk about
game. It's a game, is right? Quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go to the next one.
What have you guys been playing?
Oh.
Well, I wish I was playing Reba McEntire, but
to game. Skip.
I'm sorry. I just there.
What have you been playing really quickly,
well,
please?
let's do introductions first. You never did introductions.
Oh God, I didn't.
You didn't do introductions.
I'm
sorry, I hijacked the show. Lone Wolf, the loneliest wolf. Oh, there you go.
And fuck you, Kyle.
Thanks.
We need to come up with something better than "fuck you, Kyle."
No, that's been my name for a while.
Oh well, "fuck you, Kyle," then it is. So
yeah, fuck you too.
I'm not gonna disrupt the system.
Yeah. And people are gonna be listening to this. Sorry. What the fuck happened?
Hold on. Let me rephrase it. It's Uncle Fuck You, Kyle.
Uncle Fuck You, Kyle. I like it. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not sure that I'm okay with that. Uncle, fuck you, Kyle. I don't like it. Anyways, games that we're playing.
I've been playing. I won't talk about me and Kyle have been playing.
Talk.
But I've been playing, of course, Street Fighter. Gal drops tomorrow as we're recording this.
Oh my god.
And the lame is back. lame, boring ass Street Fighter.
I bet you won't say that shit to Dominion.
Oh god.
Like shit.
As long as he looks a big guy.
He looks the other way.
No, he's
also been playing a lot of backwards compatible games. The Witcher 2 and Saints Row 4 and American Nightmare.
Wait, Saints Row 4 is one of the backwards compatible games?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But they have a... That's weird because the way that Microsoft was making it seem that they weren't going to do any...
Well, you know, it was a free game.
Oh, okay.
Well,
they said that they weren't going to do any of the backwards compatibility games for any games that they're actually coming out for the Xbox One.
Yeah, but they made it a free game, so they might as well make it a backwards compat. And that game, and I also downloaded Alan Wake American Nightmare, which I downloaded like 2 years ago or whatever. It's like the sequel, Spiritual Sex with Alan Wake.
I really wanted to play that. If you have it, I really want to play it. So can we play it sometime?
It is really, really, really. But the thing about backwards compat that I dislike, even though it goes into your account from Xbox 360 if you have an Xbox One and grabs all your digital games and makes them available for you, it doesn't grab your save file.
Oh,
I think we talked about this.
So I didn't. I used to play. I played a good deal of Witcher 2, but I have to go back from the beginning and play Witcher 2. So it's kind of sucks in that end. But besides that. Awesome. It plays better.
Save
the frame
files.
rate's better. The controller's better. Everything's better.
Nice.
I guess that's okay. I like save files. Yeah. Playing a lot of Dark Souls. I'm at the final boss.
Have you beat it once?
Did I say that I was at the final boss last time?
No, you said you had only gotten.
You said you had gotten a little bit into
I'm at the final boss and I'm kind of like sitting there. I made like 2 other characters. I made one character who I'm going to use scythes with, who's called Creeper Reaper. And I have now.
He will be at Kyle's funeral.
You are
in the back chilling.
You play video games.
Yeah.
And this particular video game is a very famous video game. I'm gonna see if you can guess where this name that I created for this character from.
Okay.
Katana user. His name Rain Transformed. I'll tell you if
that
you
sounds
can't.
like a Metal Gear thing. Rain.
Yes.
Rain. The name Rain is Metal Gear.
It is from Metal Gear. But what? I will tell you if you can guess it, fine. But if you don't guess it, I'll tell you afterwards.
I feel like I know this, but I would take too long to think about it.
I will tell you afterwards because this is our guessing for you guys who are listening to the show. I want you to guess and either post. Well, most likely post it on the Facebook because if you post it on the YouTube, I might not see it.
You know damn well halfway through this he's gonna go. Got it.
Yeah. No. Once the wheel starts.
Yeah. What character am I talking about when I name my character on Dark Souls 3? A Katana user, Rain Transformed, go. But I played a little bit. I also played a little bit of Street Fighter as well. Trying to get better with my my Nash. I'm actually excited for Guile because
which is something I never thought you'd say.
I'm excited for Guile because I'm really realizing the type of Street Fighter that I play is very defensive. I think, and I'm very simple. I can do more stuff, but I'm very simple.
And I think being that I play charged characters almost exclusively on some like older Street Fighter games and stuff like that. I mean, I do like to go in. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
But like I love playing charged characters, and I think if you can understand the mechanics behind charging, which really aren't as hard as everybody thinks they are. Like you say,
my biggest issue is for using charge moves in combos.
I think once you get it down to where you're comfortable doing them, you'll be like, oh my god, the barrier to entry seems so much, but it's really not.
I don't think it's difficult. I just don't know how to do it. I just would like to learn how to do it because I would like to get better at charge characters just because. You know, I'm so used to the Shoto characters and stuff like that. Grabbing characters I can kind of sort of deal with depending on their moves. I just figured out how to really get a better handle on Zangief, but I'm more of a zoner when it comes to my playstyle. So I use zoning. I use every tool. Excuse me. I use every tool to my benefit. So zoning is one of the ones I actually use like heavily. So.
But the fact that you like to zone and the fact that like the mix-up opportunity in zoning that I don't think you realize yet. Once you realize how slow you can play and still be effective.
I realized I was telling you earlier I changed my playstyle depending on who I'm playing. I like get a feel for if they're really aggressive, I'll play really aggressive, and they're like, holy shit, this guy's playing aggressive. What the fuck? Most people just kind of like shrink into themselves. But if they're like a little methodical with what they're trying to play, I'll play around a little bit more. So. Using my I'll use my sonic booms to like go in for a grab or going to get close, or sonic the slow sonic boom for Nash isn't too slow, but slow enough. Slow sonic boom, dash, and then jump over them and try to like combo to it, or even using his V skull if I have or his V trigger if I have V trigger.
Usually characters who have that are like Nash, who you are usually charge characters to begin with have the best buttons.
Yeah.
So if you like not having to do a special move, you're gonna love Gal. Special moves are kind of like
I love special moves. That's
like so. That's gonna be a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, because I know
if you love doing special moves, Gal might not be your character.
Like I'm wondering if his special for the for his Sonic Hurricane is gonna be like
charge.
It's gonna be charge. 4 back forward.
Yeah, 4 back forward. Yeah,
I can do it.
Yeah,
no problem. I can do it. It's just more like
actually
putting it in a combo or putting it in a way.
It's gonna be super simple for you. Because when you get V trigger, and Kyle's like, oh my god, they're talking about Street Fighter again. Even though Kyle, Kyle has a much better respect for Street Fighter.
Pinkies up.
Yes.
Yeah. Kyle has a much better respect for Street Fighter. Now he knows how much money is involved in it. Like I showed him like the check, and he's just like, what the fuck? He's like,
I was sick after the last time we talked about that.
The thing about comboing into his V trigger is going to be super simple because when you get Gal, right, you go V trigger, and then you throw like 80 sonic booms at the guy, right? As you're pressing the button, the different buttons to throw the 5 sonic booms, you're holding back.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
So you can go.
Ooh,
so think about this. So you go.
That's fucking nasty.
So
I just was like, ooh.
Yeah. So check it out. You go V trigger, right? You hit the combo and you throw the first sonic boom. Now after you throw the first sonic boom, you can press either light, medium, or hard to throw different speeds of sonic booms. And you can throw 5 of them. The whole time you're throwing those 5 sonic booms, you're holding back. When you get to the 5th one, you go forward, back, forward button. If you have a full stick of butter, a full like charge at the bottom, and you go Hawk out and you do the Sonic Hurricane.
So you could do that with the with the V trigger on, where you're like you combo 1 2 3 4 huh.
Yeah. And if you get all of that, it's like 75% damage. Damn, not even that though. If you do a combo, Gal's traditional moves, he has a back medium kick, moves you forward, and like you know how Nash does his like knee.
Yeah.
You don't do it very high, but Gal has that move. He's had it forever. Where you press back medium kick and you move forward, right? Now once you move forward, if you hit the person, or even if you don't hit the person, you can either press forward, punch, and do a boom, or if you do hit them and you have full critical art, you can hit them, combo into a critical art. So there's just like Zangief, how Zangief has his kick and like his knee, and you do the circle motion. Or like you do a move, like you press a move and then you do a motion and do it again. You can charge back instead of like think of it doing a circular motion. To do the move.
You do the circular motion, and then you go into the. You can press the. Apparently, you can hold it, and you can do the press for the punch at any time. What I've been seeing, what I saw from the trailer,
which is why when you see Damian in the corner, and he's like fighting out of the corner, you go, how can you fight out of the corner? Because
he's fucking awesome in the fucking corner. And that's what Guile does.
And then like not only that, like where does Guile have to go? He is a wall.
Yeah. What I've seen from the teaser trailer,
which
as well as
stupid,
as well as some of the other players who's been like touring around with a Guile and everything. They usually do like a pop up and then drop the person into the Sonic Hurricane. I'm wondering. There's got to be a way to do it in mid combo.
Well, I mean,
we'll see it probably from that.
Crush counters, and we're going along on this, but crush counters help Guile out immensely. So you do a crush counter, right? And the guy pops up in the air. Mm-hmm. You can press down forward, heavy kick, which is Guile's forward spinning roundhouse in the air. Mm-hmm. So which is similar to Ken's medium roundhouse, which is a target combo, right? But once that hits, you're pressing down forward, right?
Right.
So once that hits in the air, you just press up because you're already holding a down charge. Mm-hmm. You do a Sonic Hurricane, right? Mm-hmm. Not Sonic Hurricane. You do a somersault kick, right? As the somersault kick is going through and you hit the person and you confirm the hit, you're pressing back the whole time the hurricane kick is going. I mean the somersault's going. When you finally hit the ground, you go back forward. You go back forward. Forward back forward. Yeah. Yeah, forward back forward and do Sonic Hurricane. Pretty much, you're always thinking about as a charge character. You're always thinking about your next move while the move that you're doing is confirming. If you think about it like that, you'll get it.
It's thinking about it that way and actually applying it to the actual.
But the thing about doing it like that is the fact that you're always. When I do a move with Ken or whatever, like that, I have to have really good what they call people that play fighting games. Either you're like a thinker and you could think about what's going on.
It's like playing chess. You think about the moves ahead. You're 200 moves ahead of the person you're playing.
Like Will's probably like a thinker. He thinks like you did this last time, so you're probably gonna do it this time, right? And then you have people who have like super like technical, like what do they call it? You could do the moves and you're like proficient in all the combos. Yeah. I forget what you call it, but basically like you're good at actually doing the button presses and you're efficient in it, right? Yeah. When you're a charge character, you're thinking to do like you don't have to be so button proficient. No. Because you're thinking about the move way ahead of time and doing the move way ahead of time and getting the charge way ahead of time.
And unless you're like a pro fighter, you
I don't even think with charge characters because you have to get the charge.
Yeah, if you're a pro character or a pro player, you're gonna just be like, and it just like happens. Even if you fuck up, you'll have something else to counter it with.
I think
people who aren't pro characters or pro players.
But I think even as pro players, if you have a charge character, because you have to have that charge all the time, you have to plan it.
Oh yeah.
So you have to commit. Yeah. You have to commit to a plan without knowing if it's going to work.
Yeah. That is so.
It's less option for error because you have less option selects.
Yeah.
In any case, anyway. Kyle, what you been playing?
I'm still playing Warframe. We'll get back to that in a minute. We
want to talk about.
You and I actually just started. Going into Black Ops.
Matter of fact, let's talk about that in the first stories you should have heard about, which is basically like our own story that we're going through right now. So we'll talk about it. All right. So PAX East was this weekend. Up in Boston.
Boston,
whatever.
Where you drive your car, it's wicked sweet.
Yeah. But the which I'm sure Kyle would disagree with me with, but the best game I saw at PAX East was one of a adorable character, Xbox exclusive that is a cup and a head.
Both of you.
New Cuphead. Cuphead is actually.
I really want to play Cuphead. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Cuphead had me so like during E3 last year. I was just like, I want to fucking play this game. I love 1920s cartoons.
We were at Kyle's house when the fucking the new trailer got
announced.
Don't fucking judge me. I'll slit your throat. Anyways, continue on.
So Cuphead has not only got redefined. It's actually expanded on the scope of how big Cuphead is going to be. New bosses, new characters, stuff like that. And not only do they have new bosses, new stages, and even new modes like bullet hell shooter modes and stuff like that, and all in this 1930s type feel cartoon, there's also a world map now.
You have no idea how sad that game is only going to be on Xbox One. I'm like so heartbroken because I really want to play this fucking game.
It has a world map now, and you can walk around the world map like in an RPG or something like that.
You're killing me.
And there's like a store. There's like a store now, right? And you have different powers and things you can level up in the store and buy things in the store.
Now, I want to touch on this. So
it makes it very RPG-like.
I want to touch on this. Yeah, I love the design. I love the design for Cuphead. Not just for its
originality.
It's aesthetic style. Yeah. I like it for its gameplay style and stuff like that.
60 frames per second.
But I find it
60 frames per second.
It's gonna be weird being a 2D thing. we'll see how it actually works out.
Get over it.
But
for a shooter, it's good.
I find it kind of funny that I love me some 1920s, 30s, 40s cartoons, which is like that was the most racist times you. That's the most racist times you can have fucking cartoons and shit. And freaking Kyle's like, "You're fucking child." I'm like, no, they're actually fucking good cartoons.
Yeah,
they were.
I mean, I'm not hating on them. I'm
like
saying, you're just so giddy like a child.
Well, at least I can know like that. You're fucking. You're not a fucking racist.
And there's a new. Okay, so basically, what
I have a color TV on
the developers are like basically
TV.
the developers basically are a wife and husband that done the whole thing.
And
their brother. That's helped them out. And since pretty much this thing is going to sell gangbusters, they've quit their jobs and like full time on this thing, right? And there's this new mechanic in the game where basically, put it like this: what they told me is easy is normal, normal is hard, hard is super hard, and fucking, it goes up from there.
God mode is unbeatable.
So basically, right, the game, and this is something that major games do. The game scales depending on how many people are playing the game.
That's good.
And say you go 2-player, right? When I say scale, that means that it gets harder or not harder as it goes.
I get it.
Okay.
I don't think he's that dumb.
Sorry,
Kyle.
You've had less conversations with Kyle than I have.
Sorry, Kyle. I was trying to defend you, but it sounded like a backhanded defending. I didn't want to make it seem like it was a backhanded defending.
So check it out, right? Not only does the game scale with how many people are playing the game, it also scales back if your opponent dies.
That's actually pretty fucking
that's
smart.
Yeah,
I mean, I put it like this: I'm playing Dark Souls. Dark Souls is fucking dead. It's like, got joined to your game. Oh fuck, he died. It looks like you're about to get your shit kicked in. Have fun with that. Like, it's like that's how fucking Dark Souls is.
So there's a mechanic of the game to where you get these, you get like lives or whatever the case is, like that, right? But you can actually say like you have no more lives left, and your partner dies. This little ghost version of you kind of like goes up in there, right? You can actually save your partner from dying. So like your partner's dead, right? You can come and save your partner, like hover over his ghost or whatever, click the button before he gets out the screen, and he'll come back.
Oh, okay.
For a game that's really, really hard, that's actually nice. That's really nice.
But it's difficult. The game is so difficult.
Yeah,
most bosses have like 4 different forms.
I really want to play this.
On easy, the game, the boss might have 2 forms. On hard, it might have 5 different forms to the boss, like fucking Dragon Ball or some shit like that.
It's like telling a child you're gonna buy them a goldfish, and then you tell them they can't have it. That's exactly what you're doing. There.
Yeah, you're doing because like I love me some. I used to watch freaking like some old freaking 1930s cartoons, and I saw Cuphead, and I was like.
And they're adding.
I want this, and it's like only for Xbox One. Xbox One's freaking developers. I'm like, fucking bullshit.
The cool thing about the part they have the boss battles. They have the different like bullet hell shooter. They've developed the game so much in this world map that they now have platforming stages, which is basically Mario inspired, where it's not so much about killing the thing, but getting through the level.
Huh. I'm okay with that. What else we got at PAX East?
Well, Warframe was there.
Warframe did their PAX East panel,
which has complications.
Oh God,
to say the least.
First of all, Warframe does a lot of streams throughout the week. They have their Xbox One at 1 on Monday.
Yeah.
They have PS4 at 4 on Tuesday. Prime time at 7 o'clock on Thursdays, and on Fridays they usually do a dev stream around 2 o'clock. So.
Right.
They've had a short little hiatus for about 2 weeks as they went to Boston, and they did their quote dev stream with the same 5 developers, and they did it live from PAX East Live as a panel. So needless to say, first of all, not a bad idea, but internet for PAX East sucks. So the stream went in and out 7 or 8 times.
You're at a convention where other motherfuckers are using the same internet. That's not good.
They're all using the same Wi-Fi.
That's not it's better than most, but for the amount of people that are on it, it's gonna suck.
I mean, but to be kind of like bad on them is PAX West, which is in LA. Not to mention, well, LA, the whole city is Wi-Fi enabled.
Yeah.
But still, like PAX West would have never had an internet problem.
Yeah.
But it was.
Well, we're over here with the poor people.
Yeah,
I mean, poor people. Sorry, I said.
Get on the internet. Turn it.
I don't know how this thing works, Mom. Like.
needless to say, all the people watching on Twitch were not very happy because throughout most of the stream, the audio was echoing and voices were echoing. It was getting really weird. A lot of the stuff that
we apologize if our audio is echoing right now.
Our bads.
we don't know. This is a new laptop.
They're probably like, these motherfuckers are echoing right now. Talk about other people echoing. Were they picking up sound from like the convention, like really bad?
No, I think
thank God for YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I think I know that Megan, one of the developers, was not. She's so cute.
I was like,
sorry,
so
Megan,
cute.
we love you.
She's not fucking sorry. You're fucking cute. I'm not sorry to shit.
I'm sorry that we've now told everybody that we think you're cute. Anyway,
I'm not sorry at all. You're fucking cute.
Whoever was running the video stream for the Twitch
for
DE. I guess was not aware of their microphones and the echo in the building that everyone was listening to, so it amplified it twice. So you heard the voice, but then you heard the echo of inside the building, which made everything echo twice.
That's not good.
But they did release a lot of new content.
We've had a couple shows like that.
They released a lot of new content. They've got a new Warframe coming out. It's going to be a fairy-type Warframe that's got razor butterflies,
which I think is interesting. And I'm new to the Warframe thing, but this is a Warframe that I definitely want to get into. The Warframe can actually shrink down to butterfly size.
One of the abilities.
What is it called? The jetpack. The
Arcwing.
You can use your Arcwing to get around while you're in fairy mode.
Shrink down
and Arcwing is by far the best part of the game.
When you shrunk down to that mode, your weapons do the same amount of damage.
Yeah, same amount of damage, and you can fight
it does not last.
The big size, but it's an ability.
It's an ability. So it only lasts a little while.
It's one of the abilities, like the razor butterflies. She can command the way
use your
razor butterflies
in regular missions. It's crazy.
She's gonna have fairy dust.
Does it?
Who can hit her? Nobody.
Does damage hurt you more?
Not from what they said.
No, it's going to be the same amount.
My last question would be...
and again, I don't know too much because they didn't release too much information about it.
All right,
this is just what we know of what kind of abilities
have. Then I'm curious how the damage would affect you, and I'm also curious as to if your hitbox is smaller.
Yeah.
Well, your hitbox is smaller.
Well,
yeah, I really hope that as a insect flying around, if they punch right here, I take damage.
Are they trying to slice you and they go around you?
It goes low and misses me, and I'm like taking 100 damage. What the hell?
Well, you'd be surprised how many games actually do shit.
Yeah,
like
I know.
That.
That's why I'm saying
my question is, how well will it sync with?
I hope it has like an Ant-Man effect. You hit harder.
That's the thing. That's the thing with most of the Warframes is that a lot of their abilities synergize with the rest of them. So a lot of the abilities can be spammed and used together.
Knives. Your butterfly wings are like knives, right?
No, the butterfly, the
pixie.
It's razor butterflies.
Yeah,
and she's actually got some integrated to her arm, I guess, as slash weapons. So that's kind of cool. They also released the new Prime, which what they do is they take one of the regular frames and make them a little more powerful and more shields, more health, and they make it a quote Prime. So Vauban will be getting his Prime that releases sometime in late spring, is what they said. Hoping we get more on that soon-ish.
I actually sounds really, really cool. I'm just wondering if it syncs well. I really wonder if it's
not
just with like the in games. I'm talking about like with connection and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How will they compensate for other people's connections or will they just make your connection like the parent connection or however they want to do it?
Yeah, I'm curious how they're gonna do that too. But like I said, they released a lot of new stuff. They talked about some new syndicate missions that are going to go on.
And their big reveal or whatever, the internet went down for, so they had to post it up to YouTube.
Yeah, the very final video. Well,
moment.
They revealed another thing. They've created a new PvP conclave mode. They have what's called conclave.
Looks like Quidditch.
And it's PvP, and what you do is you go in and you kill the other players, so to speak. However, on the forums, a lot of people started complaining and they're upset and
can't tell Will.
Can't
tell Will.
Why?
Because he hasn't finished Second Dream.
Yeah, you can tell.
He hasn't finished Second Dream.
Doesn't matter. It's Conclave. It's PvP. He can access that as soon as he starts the game. Actually.
Okay.
PvP is simple. PvP is you're basically I can jump into a map with 8 other people and slaughter them, and it's like like free for all on Call of Duty.
It sounds like the PvP and
the reason why they're mad, you can't tell them.
Yeah.
No, I can tell them.
The PvP. It sounds like the PvP in our Dark Souls.
Okay.
In Dark Souls, you can have like people join you, and you can have like up to 3 people invade you as well. So I mean,
because we have somebody that has not completed certain missions in Warframe, there will be no spoilers about this.
You gotta be a dick. Man.
Well, I just cannot tell you one aspect about it. What they are creating.
Why they created this new sport.
It's not why they created it. It's
a good reason for it.
What's involved with it. They have created the new sport because a lot of people on the Warframe forums have complained about they don't want to kill the other Warframes, their fellow players.
Why do they want to do that?
They don't want to kill the. They don't want to kill the fellow Tenno faction.
I have to say that
Shut up.
Stop
you laughing.
No.
Don't think about it. Let me finish.
No. The reason why I'm saying is like when it comes to mini like shooter, the shooter culture in general, a lot of them don't really care about that. It's actually I find it interesting that the Warframe group is like
community.
We don't want to kill that community. That like blows my mind. I'm actually like I wasn't gonna rag on it. I'm actually like surprised. I'm actually kind of impressed with it.
Once you do the second dream,
you will know why.
Which we've already run you through. Do you understand why? And do you think
I understand why?
Do you think it's kind of neat?
I think it's a good point.
So
I would still kill everybody.
The reason why
I think it's a good point.
That's because you're a monster.
The reason why it's happening is because they do not want to kill their fellow faction, and that's as far as I'm going to go with it. Okay. Now,
wait. Before you continue, like faction, like in the game faction, like I know they have like different factions.
Your Warframe is called Tenno.
Yeah.
So we don't want to
so just the Tenno stuff, not the
Tenno.
specific like factions that are in the game.
No.
That's one of the faction is the Tenno, which is the Warframes fighting against the Grineer and the Corpus and the Infested.
Oh, I thought you meant like the other factions, as in like in
no, not like houses.
PvP.
Like that.
Yeah, the houses.
So
I
would fight you as a Warframe, and I'm a Warframe, and we shouldn't be spilling innocent Warframe blood.
So can you play as another? Yeah, now I'm just like,
what?
Can you play as another?
We cannot explain anything.
Okay, I can't. Let's stop talking about this. And people fuck on. Shit. No, I knew why you did that.
We knew why we were going there.
No, he was trying to do this because he knew I'd be like starting to. I would piece together shit, and he's just like, he's gonna piece together shit. Shut the fuck up. He's gonna piece together shit. All right, fuck it. I tried to tell you he's gonna piece shit together.
Happen.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, I'm piecing stuff together. All this motherfucker. Like,
so
God damn
again, the community doesn't want to spill their own faction's blood.
I got
you. Easy way to explain it. They don't want to fight themselves.
Right.
So they've created a new conclave mode.
God damn it.
What's funny is he's gonna go play Second Dream and completely get mind fucked when he finds out what the fuck we're talking
Patron
about.
slowly.
Yeah.
Smiles.
There you go. So anyway, where's your cat? You gotta pet the cat too. Anyway, so they've created a new conclave mode, and they released a trailer for it. And one of the characters from the lore comes out as the main person for the conclave, and they've basically announced it. It's a sport. That's all they've announced. And it's gonna be
similar to Rocket League.
To Rocket League.
Really?
That's about what we've got.
That's
However,
pretty dope.
the picture that they shows a goal ring thing like Quidditch
type,
and Harry Potter. So I don't know. Essentially, I think everybody knows this by now.
If you're playing Warframe and you haven't finished Second Dream, I would suggest you go do that.
Yeah, please do that. And if you don't know how to do it, ask somebody in your clan. If you don't have a clan, why the fuck don't you have a clan?
just get on randoms and just help yourself.
The one thing I was gonna say is
next week was gonna be like, holy shit.
Well, I'm gonna make him do Second Dream now. Essentially, the game, the sport between. Okay, so you got 4-on-4. You get a ball into a goal. You have to use your abilities to get the ball in the goal. So I'm assuming that's what it's gonna be. I could be wrong.
I mean,
but that's what they.
Yeah, we haven't gotten too much info on it, but yeah.
But that was another video that they released.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, about 30 minutes of kind of direct new content. Then they did about 20 minutes of Q&A. A few new things coming out. We're gonna have a new ARM super prototype weapon thing that may or may not be permanent or take the place of your primary, secondary, and melee altogether for certain missions. I don't know, but the concept art looked cool.
Yeah.
I'm
excited.
And then, it was getting about 10 minutes till the end of the stream, and all of a sudden, everything blacked out. It's like watching UFC right before the fight, and it all blacks out. They lose power.
It's like watching the grand finals and then
they
cutting back to it and finding out that infiltration lost.
Yeah. You ever seen it?
You're like, what the fuck happened?
You ever watch Ultimate Fighting Championship for like pay-per-view stuff? The big fight, and all of a sudden, lost power, and then they all come back on. It didn't do that at PAX East.
And
done.
And then all of a sudden,
it's like, we're going to talk to you guys later on the next stream. Like,
no, they
and then you hear,
no, they just simply, oh, what's up?
Ronda Rousey got kicked in the head.
Skin. Cut out.
Ronda Rousey got kicked in the head. When?
Yeah. It completely cut out.
Yeah.
A lot of people on Twitch were pissed off about it, and
but YouTube saved us though.
Warframe actually decided to post the highlights video from PAX East that included the final video reveal, which was the cinematic trailer to the new cinematic Twin Grenier quest that they're gonna release in Update 19.
They did that
really
YouTube,
cool.
So it was cool.
But all in all, PAX East was okay. A little bit of internet problems. I'm not gonna be mad at them for it for too long. But new build, they've got 18.8.2 coming out today. That's Hallowed Guardian for consoles for Xbox and PS4. 18.10 is going to get released for PC, and we're going to get a whole bunch of new stuff today. Today, we get new shit today.
Yeah, turn on your PS4 or Xbox One or whatever you got your system on. All right, next topic. We're talking a little bit of Nintendo. I don't know why it's on the program log, so we need to talk about this.
Wait, we have a program log?
We have
See, you're already getting into it.
A program log of sorts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so we're talking
more experience for you know what.
papers, and more papers doesn't make it a
back
log.
to video games.
I did not realize we had an itinerary.
We don't. It's the itinerary that he has in his head.
Imaginary.
I'm feeling a lot like Mike Ross at this moment.
That says a lot.
I'm sorry.
So should I get the Mortons now or later?
Back to games, right? Zelda, the next gen Zelda that's been teased for at least 25 years by now, is going to be coming out on NX. NX is dated for March 2017.
Goddamn.
Have they said anything about they porting it over to the Wii U?
I'm sorry. You gotta repeat
that information is classified in Nintendo
world. You know what classified means.
Porting basically means that they might actually have a version for another system. So,
but I think they already said that they're. Don't quote me on this, but I think that the rumor is right now that they're already porting Smash Brothers. They're not making a new Smash Brothers. The Smash Brothers on Wii U right now is gonna be ported over to NX.
I thought there were talks that they were gonna have a new Smash for the NX.
Well, we don't know what the NX is the thing though, because they're saying that they're going to bring out they're saying that they're going to bring out in 2017 a portable version of the NX. And then the actual console version will come out in 2018.
Oh God, I think I know what it is. The entire idea about the Wii U was like, is it portable?
It's the light. It's the light bulb.
Yeah, you did. When Wii U came out, they showed the controller, but they showed the actual console.
And then they were like, oh no, it's not a console, or it's not a handheld console. It's actually a console that you have to have in your home. Yada yada, blah blah blah. I'm actually curious if that was their idea in the first place.
Or maybe Iwata's gone. I mean.
Well, the reason why I say this is Nintendo has a habit of doing that with a lot of their stuff. I mean,
prototype testing.
Yeah, prototype testing, see how well they do, and then go off into the other stuff. Even if it's not successful. If it's not successful, then they wait like a couple years to see if it will
generations,
work.
Gaming generations.
Like, all right, example for this, I don't know if for you this might be something. Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Okay.
Back in the mid-90s.
Mid-90s, I had
basically, big giant thing you put on your face and stuff made a lot of kids sick. Yada yada.
The tank game was awesome.
Yeah,
I remember that.
What that
War Tanks?
Yeah.
What that would equivalent to now, the 3DS.
Okay.
So they waited a couple of generations. Now, if you want to go a little bit something
light gun, Wii U.
Yeah.
Light gun, Wii.
Okay.
I would. That's still a bit wide, like a far range.
Yeah.
Let's go with the idea of just motion movement
and in general, exactly.
Yeah. Motion movement, really. I guess you would say light gun, but they've been
dabbling,
touching in it all throughout every Nintendo generation, console generation. and then they finally came out with an entire console that's what it was. They stuck to it a little bit more with the Wii U, but they already had another plan in set for the Wii U, which was, what if we can make a console that is not just a console, but also a handheld console? So this device.
So what are you going? Let me think. Am I picking your brain? Are you saying that they're going to have a console that's as portable as a Nintendo like a Game Boy type thing, but just powerful enough?
Can you compare it to something?
A phone. A mobile device, not like a
console in our hands, basically.
Yes, it's a console in here, but it's
not a Game Boy.
It's not a Game Boy. It's a console. It's a mobile device. So I'm actually curious.
That's Wi-Fi compatible.
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
PlayStation Vita.
Not a Vita.
More powerful.
Maybe like a Vita. A PS Vita or a PS Portable, but way more powerful.
Okay.
Way more powerful. So that's why the reason why I said like a mobile phone, like a cell phone, because they have multiple functions. I'm actually curious if this Nintendo will have multiple functions besides just being a gaming console.
The only thing I can compare it to would be like a PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, that's general on the
handheld console.
It's a handheld console, but it seems like it's going to be a lot more powerful.
Legit,
so probably
a lot more
do
to
more
it.
things.
Legit, yeah. I would buy a Nintendo cell phone.
Portable thing.
That is
whatever we're calling this.
That is a game console itself and a phone. I would buy that.
There's another reason. There's another reason why I say that.
Yeah,
you can make a call on it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing behind the Vita, and it's
press pause during boss fight.
Yeah, when it
Yo,
first.
what up? How you doing?
when the Vita first came out, they had the 3G support with it. The reason why they did 3G support in Japan. Anything cell phone is more like more beneficial for gaming than like console games.
Because you're always on a train or bullet train. Or
you might be doing it's work. Yeah. A lot of the Japanese companies, Japanese gaming companies over there are doing mobile stuff. Period. They just want to do mobile stuff. Sega, Konami, along with for them gambling stuff like that. Nintendo has also talked about doing mobile stuff for their consoles or for their basically their business plan.
Right.
So, and that's just because in their country it would make more money to do it that way.
What's funny is I feel like I learned so much more just from being here and listening.
That happens.
So my thing is, I think that's the direction that they want to go, mainly because they're a Japanese company. Period.
That's right.
They are.
Yeah.
No, and I say this because
in the best way.
Yeah, they're a Japanese company.
No disrespect, but
they're a Japanese company, and a lot of the Japanese companies, though they deal with other companies
internationally, but they
mostly
concern.
Their concern is for their own company and
country. Yeah.
And I'll say this, and I'll try to make it seem like not as mean. The Japanese country, for a good portion of it, is xenophobic. They do not like outside influence into their own country.
Which is why they kind of are weirded out that a lot of developers like Kojima and people who are international developers, Japanese developers, are leaning more to Western ideals because they're like, well, we don't really care about that.
No. Biggest thing
Even though it's better.
Konami basically saying like, yeah, you fucked up, leave Kojima. That's can I say it any like meaner?
Yeah, that's actually what the email read.
You're probably the entire thing for them. The reason why I'm curious, I'm wondering if they're really trying to push for more of a mobile market. But they do. The thing about Nintendo's
cool,
Nintendo's extremely adaptive.
But Nintendo just found out about the internet like a year ago.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
They're adaptive, but they're really, really old-fashioned and really slow.
Yeah. The Wii was the first thing they ever had any kind of internet browser on,
and
barely.
That's
barely. And it barely.
Wi-Fi, 2G,
and I would give that a stretch because I
ridiculous.
think the GameCube had some slight functions, very slight.
No,
I think that was
very
like
slight.
I think it was like a memory card function that was
yeah,
on
it
there.
was very slight.
That was the first thing I played with Nintendo that actually had memory card stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
N64 was the first one that actually did a memory card. N64 had the Rumble pack and then
on your controller.
Yeah, on the controller.
the reason why I say this, I don't know if you knew this, Kyle, and I've probably said this like multiple times on the show. Nintendo is basically based off a company that's been around for over 100 years. They've been around since the 1800s. They used to do I forgot what the card game is called, some kind of like card game that's been around for decades. They still make the cards now.
Apples to apples.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
They made toys.
Yeah,
they were a toy
Apple
company too.
No, it's some Japanese game. I forgot what the fuck the game's called. But they've been around for a very long time.
Them and actually THQ is they have some history. Well, the older THQ.
Oh, very older.
Yeah, that's a history to that too.
Yeah, Nintendo, the company of Nintendo's technically been around since the 1800s.
The things you learn.
Yeah. So every time they adapt, when it came to gaming in the early 80s, they changed from their business model because they saw a potential in like gaming and stuff like that to change to more of a gaming stuff. But the idea for them for gaming was gaming's a child's toy, so we'll make a child's toy, we'll put it out there, and that was their mentality for decades. But it worked Jesus Christ, it worked for them. They made like shit. Last year or the year before last was the first time they actually took hit in their numbers when it came to profit. Period.
But that's increasing profit, though.
Yeah, increasing profit. Yeah,
like they've been profiting every year since like the late 2000s.
This was the first time they actually took a loss, and it was like.
And they never take a loss on a console.
No. So the Wii U hurt them really bad. The Wii actually did really, really well, surprisingly, because it wasn't just like console players or whatever playing it.
Crossed that.
It was everybody. It was families. Elderly, children.
That was the one thing about it that I saw when we came out with, is that it really did hit for everyone. You got all the elderly people playing bowling, Wii bowling.
Yeah,
the thing
about it was that
cool.
People who bought the Wii were like, "Why would I buy the Wii U when I still have the Wii?"
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, well, it's backwards compatible when you play these new games.
What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I don't
care.
I can still play bowling. I can still play tennis.
Yeah, and I just get a Wii. It's cheaper, and boom, there you have it.
And there's more games.
So yeah, they
so they don't have that like, you got a PlayStation. I want the next thing.
Yeah,
I want the PS 4K.
Their stuff
4.5.
Yeah, no,
we won't go there.
No.
We're not gonna go there.
It's the 4K.
It's the 4K.
It's the PS 4K.
Skip.
But the thing about them, innovation in their hardware, but not innovation in like the consumer market.
Yeah.
So I'm actually curious if they've been planning this for a while, because maybe they wised up on it. That's a big stretch.
Do you think they planned it, or do you think that they're just copying other consoles?
They're definitely not copying other consoles.
The reason why, they're not doing that. The reason why I say that, because if they were doing that, they would do a bit more in their internet side.
Do you think they would have done it sooner if they were trying to copy consoles?
God, they would have been probably
the
first.
We hope so,
one.
at least.
No. The thing about them,
we hope that back then they would have.
They might have been one of the companies that would have like folded because of it, though.
Philips, I do.
Sega is barely clinging to life.
And they are the first company to put out internet.
Jaguar. Ugh.
Yeah, I do to end the point we're talking about Nintendo. I do think that the success of Sony, the success of which they think that Sony's a Western company, which is crazy. Even though the success of the Xbox, the success of Apple as a company, has pushed and sadly enough, the death of Iwata has pushed Nintendo into the future, and I think the next 2 generations of Nintendo consoles will be very interesting to see what they do.
Iwata played it safe, but we'll see what the new heads are going to do.
Yeah, definitely.
And we are talking about King of Fighters.
Is that a game?
You can go fuck yourself first of all.
Wait, seriously,
Street Fighter?
Is it a band? I'm not.
Is that Mortal Kombat?
I'm not familiar with that.
Is Scorpio in that one?
When you're talking about
Sub-Zero,
Kyo and Benimaru and Maxima K-Dash and
Natakuma.
Tekken.
And Natakuma.
Not Tekken?
What's his name?
Ralph
Mr.
Jones.
Karate. Mr. Karate.
Mr. Karate. His name.
I don't think he's in it.
He's
gotta be in. He's got to.
More than likely, he will probably be. He'll probably just be Takuma in this one. Takuma is
Takuma, yeah.
Hakuna Matata. What, are we still on movies?
Takuma.
Shut the fuck up. He faked as a demon, but he's actually pretty cool. for the art that he does.
You know how long we can mess with him.
Yeah, you fuckers.
We're talking about KOF.
KOF is coming out with another KOF that has a new redesign.
I will say this.
Oh.
I will say this that
I'm so psyched.
it looks better in motion. Okay. I do not think they should have showed it when they first showed it.
No, God, no.
It
God,
was
fucking no.
horrible looking.
It almost looked about as the same as Maximum Impact, which says a lot. I did not like the Maximum Impact.
But in motion,
series.
as I'm seeing it now, it looks way better.
It looks like
We're getting it in August.
Yeah, yeah.
It's August release.
It looks like now it looks like emotion like they just took the 2D like movement patterns for the different characters and just put it into a 3D model. It's really
so we're getting 50 characters, over 50 characters actually. There's no need for DLC when you're getting 50 fucking characters. No. I mean, if you think about it, Marvel vs. Capcom had what 30 to 40, something like that characters. This has 50 from every game you could think of. I mean, that SNK makes Fatal Fury teams there.
Fury teams.
Team China looks interesting.
Art of Fighting. The
Samurai Showdown.
No, they don't have Samurai Showdown.
Nah, the girl with the bird. It's from Samurai Showdown.
Oh, she's actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was. I was
like, the girl with the bird and the two daggers. The tacky girl.
This actually.
Yeah.
Oh well,
this actually might be not one of their ones that start a story because I think for 2002 King of Fighters 2002 I think was like a in between story where they were just like we need to make a King of Fighters this year so let's throw in a bunch of characters. There's no like definitive storyline.
Well, this has a story mode.
So maybe
this has they specifically mention a story mode for a reason. Like this has a specific story mode. Over 50 trials.
To play this shit.
Over 50. There's an online tutorial.
We can just assume he's gonna lock himself in his room.
Probably. I mean, yeah, it'll be the thing that gets me.
No.
Sips.
I got nothing to sip right now, so it's just like, just be quiet, Will.
Yeah, allow me to hand
Sips
this
Irish
to you.
cream. Sips Irish cream with his pinky up.
I'm not drinking. What are you talking about? Anyways, continue on.
There's a 3-on-3 battle mode, which is not different for King of Fighters, but the different thing about this version is you can have 6 people. So, like, say that we're our clan or whatever the case is, right?
Sure.
And we all have our characters that we're good with. We can all be one character in this 3-on-3 and fight another 3 people 3-on-3, which sounds pretty fucking awesome. I've never heard anything like that for a fighting game. KOF historically has had horrible online service.
Was it 11 and 12? No, 12 and 13. 12 had really bad internet connection with. I'm talking about like chuggy, laggy. You didn't have a good connection with anybody. Even if it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna just play same room, same internet.
Nah,
no,
didn't work. Yeah.
13 improved it just enough to like where it wasn't too bad at times, but it still has some issues for like
KOF
people
one of those games
like,
where
far away from you.
The game changes so drastically online.
Oh yeah, God.
Like you really like in some games you can get away with a little lag. KOF is not that game.
What are you talking about? Street Fighter 5.
You can't do that with any fighter.
Awful lag.
But still, you can. There's a way you can play with lag.
Name one fighter game you can.
Street Fighter 5.
No. I can't agree with you there.
MKX. I can play with a little lag. A little lag.
Barely.
I almost fucking said
Ed Boon.
Shit. Ed Boon was up in the roof. Was like, finish him.
Can I take that back?
I know, it's fucking mine. I want to be able to down this real quick before Ed Boon fucking kills me. But
you can react slightly online. Your buttons might not come out correctly on Street Fighter 5, but you can react online. Like KOF is like, if I have just the tiniest bit of lag, I fucked up the whole combo because it's not easy. The combos aren't easy to do. They're like 17 buttons to hit.
God no. No.
Like you gotta do so much to do so little.
It's not. It's not that. It's more like you have to do it in a certain timing of each other, and it's not like a timing like Street Fighter or a lot of other fighting games. It's
more
really
like Tekken.
Yeah.
in the button configuration.
Yeah. Well, Tekken in the sense like, for let's say like
K.
What's that?
K.
No, I don't want. I'm trying to use like a Tekken character, not a SNK character. Any of the 10 hit combos that they have in there, it's
like
you,
1, 2.
when you press a button, it's like 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, wait, 1. And then you keep doing it. That's kind of how SNK, some of the SNK
in a
games
2D
are.
scrolling.
Yeah, so it's not like I can move around and stuff. It's like really like you have to hit this and this, and you have to wait. For the animation to cycle through a certain point, and then you continue to the next one. It's really rough.
Yeah, but to have all that stuff and have a online training mode, that's pretty sick. And I mean, you know, it's gonna be at Evo. You know, they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna have 15,000. I don't know if they're gonna have like a KOF Cup, which would be kind of awesome.
Let's not go into this.
Well, no. I think overseas it will do a lot better. In America, won't do.
Yeah,
as hot.
I mean, the China, Korea.
A lot of the Asian countries will friggin' Asian countries will definitely.
Well, I mean, the KOF community has been begging for a game at Evo. Because even if Evo is not the Capcom Cup or the whatever cup, it's still the Super Bowl of our industry.
The problem with that is, I'm wondering if it's going to be like Tekken. Because I mean, like Tekken 6 is not a bad game. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is not a bad game. We're gonna have.
We've been asking where are the Tekken players for years now.
We've and I mean I just look at any of the tournaments.
I watch the Iron Fist tournament every year. I think it's played in either Chicago or like Texas for years, and it's always a great tournament.
But none of those people like really show up.
Travel.
They don't travel. They don't show up to anything else. Okay. And the same thing, like Tekken 7's coming out here soon. I'm just like,
where are the Tekken players?
But the thing is, I know in America we probably won't see it. Overseas, King of Fighters will like blossom into this fucking beautiful flower of awesome.
But I feel like KOF and Tekken, like every KOF and Tekken player that I meet that loves the game swears they know at least 15 people who play the game. That they play with every other weekend.
So yeah,
okay, well, you guys come out. We'll put a prize bonus. I guarantee you guys $60 at least on first place. We'll do second place there. And
I definitely we'll come out, bring some friends. Don't show up.
Nobody shows up.
No, not like that one person shows up.
Nobody shows up.
No one shows up.
I'm like, dude, I know that the game doesn't have good internet. How are you playing these?
We're not playing online. We're just playing. You guys.
Do you have like a house party and everybody comes to your house and play? Like, dude, I want to know. I really want to know.
It's like, dude, you can show up and win the money. Like, we'll play
just
you.
Come.
Like,
just come. They don't do it.
It's bad. Like, and I'm a little worried when it comes to King of Fighters. The same thing will happen. I like for us. I think that suggestion. We'll probably should do like just like an exhibition or something like that with it. Not maybe not make it one of the money games because I really don't think anybody's gonna come out to really play it because not many. The fan base for King of Fighters, as like loud as they might be, is really small.
Yeah.
Really
I think we might have a better chance playing Tekken than KOF, which is really sad. Yeah. Not saying anything about Tekken 7, which I think will be awesome, especially with the inclusion of Akuma, who is a Street Fighter player and everything going in, and the new look the game has, and the special moves. I think Tekken 7 has a lot going for it, but I think KOF has even more going for it.
Yeah,
and it won't get
one thing I can say
attention that it needs.
Well, the visuals, it doesn't look as crisp as Street Fighter 5.
No, it does not.
It does not look as crisp.
But in that regards, besides MKX, what does look as crisp as Street Fighter 5?
You know, with its style.
I would say that MKX is the most stylish looking fighting game. More so over Street Fighter 5.
For its style, yes, because it's going for a more like realistic like feel to it.
But even in the way it moves,
if you're going with how the style of the game is played and what the style means and stuff like that, I would still have to say Street Fighter. Street Fighter actually top itself. Mortal Kombat's done this before though. Street Fighter really has.
We've had this discussion before when I've said that I did not play MK9 a lot. You played MK9 a lot. Talking to Kyle. But I felt like when MKX came out, it was like literally a generation gap between the two games.
It was a big step up.
You did not think you were like. It kind of feels like MK9.
Well, yeah. It does feel like MK9.
And I was like, it feels nothing like MK9.
It was a step up from Armageddon. A huge step up from Armageddon.
Huge.
Oh my!
I felt like it was a huge step up from MK9.
Biggest leap. But then you look at Street Fighter, who's been like kind of like trudging along. They don't really have to do much to like make their game look awesome.
Definitely.
And then they come to Street Fighter 4, and it's just like, you guys, what the fuck is this? Like, it's playable, but nobody really likes it.
Street Fighter 5, when we had the betas and everything, we were like, it kind of looks like Street Fighter 4 until you saw it in motion.
And then you were like, holy shit, this is what the fuck? Capcom. What the fuck did you guys do? Like it was
fucking
really
thank you.
I didn't. But when Street Fighter, when
I drank the steroids.
when MK9 came out, I did not. I felt like, oh, this was cool, but I didn't feel that way. When MKX came out, I was like,
mind blown.
I was like, wow, this is a lot better.
Mind blown.
But I still wasn't like, I did not feel the same way that I felt like when Street Fighter 5 came out. I was like, this is far superior than the past one.
I felt the way you felt about MK9, how you felt about Street Fighter 5.
No, well, okay.
Like, yeah, because I was like, this is not like any other game that I've played.
Yeah. MK9, I was like, it didn't feel.
MK9, I still play MKX.
It felt like
I do not play MK9 anymore.
MK9 felt like a more crisp, older Street Fighter. Older
Mortal
Kombat.
Yeah,
it didn't feel like any of like the Deception, and Daily Last, and all this fuck shit.
I liked all those.
I mean, I liked them.
They were rough.
I liked them for the
They were good, but they were rough.
I liked them for the novelty.
They were rough. But
I liked them for the novelty and the single player, as much you got out of the game. But I didn't like them for being a fighter.
As a fighter,
like I didn't like the one-on-one me versus another player.
Yeah,
it didn't feel right.
Yeah, like the mind games you play with somebody when you playing fight. I didn't feel like that was there.
It didn't
but the novelty of fatalities, the novelty of story mode, what was going on and everything was fun.
The general game and what you're.
Yeah. But the actual fighting itself, I felt like was inferior to like a game like Street Fighter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because
I do not feel that way about MKX though.
MKX it takes a. I'm sorry.
Doesn't that one allows you to do the online versus, right?
Yeah. But we when MKX came out, we beat it that night.
That was the first one to do.
Yeah, we did the let's. If you guys have seen the MK9 Let's Play, that's me and Kyle going through it until like 8 o'clock in the morning, finishing it, and then at the end of it going, what the fuck?
6 hours of gameplay, and we're like,
what the fuck?
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Why? How?
Yeah.
Is that even possible?
Yeah.
Raiden!
What the hell?
Yeah. No, that's not okay. I mean, I felt that way, and I was like, MKX will explain stuff, and I got to indicate it's just like. Yeah, I played this entire game. What the fuck just happened? I thought y'all were gonna give me closure, and y'all didn't.
And nobody's
but you know what? More was explained in MKX than most games.
Yes,
for being,
but no.
But just equally enough, as much as not explained.
As much as they explained, it was just like more questions for you, right? Like, yes, just leave me while I think.
But to be a fighting game, it has the most cohesive story of any fighting game.
Yeah, it was good.
But like I said, I do think that KOF, with its like 7 different games that it just matches together, like it has so much to offer, especially in the online world if it gets it right. PS4 exclusive as of right now. It's as a
I'm okay because I like PS4. Okay. Fuck the Xbox. I'm just kidding.
let me speak on that for a minute. So the a couple of the fighting game podcasts that I listen to personally off the air or whatever the case is have been complaining about the fact that PS4, rightfully so, is a harder system to work with than the Xbox was. 360. Not talking about Xbox One because only Killer Instinct is a fighting game on there right now, which does run pretty decently. It has the best netcode. Forgive me, Boone. of any fighting game as of right now. But
God, you can't be doing that and like get out of the way for when he like chokes you out.
Shout out Patron.
Shout out Patron.
They were saying the fact that since most games nowadays are cross-platforming, you can play it on the PC and the PS4, which is awesome, by the way. More players playing a fighting game, the better. The fact that when you play on the PC, your specs are rezzed up, so the latency of lag is less on the PS4. I mean, it's less on the PC. than it is on the PS4.
Right.
The PS4, they're saying, is more laggier than the Xbox 360 was. I can't tell because I've only played the game on PS4. I mean, which everybody has, especially on PC.
Yep.
Now, if you go to like a West Coast Warzone or I think Spooky and what's the guys Wednesday Night Fights or whatever cases, they play on a PC setup. So if you've been playing on a PC setup and you're used to everything going PC quick list or whatever the case is, that when you get to a major which has a PS4 setup, you're obviously going to be at a disadvantage because you're used to a quicker game than what you press. So things that might work on a PC setup will not work on a PS4 setup.
And there's a lot of people doing that with like Warframe. They do a
Yeah.
PC to PS4 migration.
Yeah.
And they're like,
And they're
why
like,
did I do that? Can I reverse
why
back?
can I not? Yeah.
And they won't do it because legally they can't. So.
Exactly. So like,
Ha ha ha! Fuck you guys.
I mean, at the same time, if you're a professional, you
That's
play.
a nice way to talk to those.
At the same time, if you're a professional, you're getting paid to do this stuff.
You know,
you should practice on what you're going to.
PC Warframe players creating their own clan to destroy all of the console market.
That actually is a thing, though.
It is though.
That
you
is
have
a
no
thing.
idea how much of a thing that is.
So like, but like, it's like if you're playing on this system and there's money going on the system, you should practice on that system. Don't be mad when it doesn't work for you. But yeah, that's a thing that people are talking about right now. But KOF though, 50 fighters, online battle mode, 3-on-3, 6 people online playing. I can't wait to see what that's like.
It's gonna be interesting.
I mean, you got EX moves, you got special moves, you have like this EX like crazy combo mode you can get into. The game is super in depth, and with 60 characters, you're gonna find at least 3 characters that you want to play with. So if anything, we'll be doing some Let's Plays at the good old Wollie Mopped.
Okay.
Might even get Kyle America.